Hello, welcome back to my channel. I had a discussion with one of my subscriber about using a honeypot method in bricks builder form element, and we actually have some sort of conversation about stop a bot from spamming the form. Um, and I seen that on the documentation of the bricks builder, the form itself has a validation function. If you see here on the academy.bricksbuilder.io, and I think we can use this to validate the hidden field on honeypot. If you don't know what the honeypot is, me myself is I'm not really sure what is this, but what is that? But I think it's like trap. We create a field, a fake field, and then when the bot fill that fake field, and the form will not submitted, it will trigger the error. So it's something like this. So I have one example from the webflow.com. So if you see here, there is two field on the form, but actually there is a third field. There is three field. If you see on the on the field form, and if you see here on the console, you will see that there is a three field. First is the name, the second is the email, the third is the business. Here the label is, I think the label is work email. So the third one is the fake email, fake field. If you see, there is option show honeypot field. You click here, then there is three element, three input. So if the bot filled all these three, okay, the form will not submitted and it will trigger error. Can we make it on the bricks? Yeah, of course we can. I'm gonna show you. Let's create a form element. It's standard form element, and then if you see here, there is like a four field: name, a first name, email, or message. So let's say you have a three field: name, let's say full name, the email, and the message. What we need to do is to create a fake field. Use text. You can use whatever, I think, but on this example, it's using email address field. But I'm gonna using text instead because I'm gonna trap the bot. So it will fill the input field with just random text, some text. So, let's say full name, label is full name. Not full name, then change it to first name, because actually I don't need the first name input. I only need the full name. The first name is fake, placeholder, first name, and then let's move to the second field, and then I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna create a second fake field, last name. Change the label, change the placeholder to last name. Let's make it as real as possible. Yep. Let's see on the front end. Yep. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field, the three real field, and the two field is a fake field. I need to change the typography to black so we can see it clearly and better. Alright, let's see. If I fill this name, this field, this is the real field, the second is the fake field, the third is the fake field, the fourth is a real field, it's email and the message. So if I click send, yeah, see, the message successfully sent and I have the email. Okay, so what I need to do is we're gonna create a form validation. So let's go to the academy.bricksbuilder.io, and you can see there is a subheading, the subtopic about the form validation. You can read it there, but I'm gonna show you fast. Just copy the code and then paste it to your function file or your snippet plugin. And this is the name of the filter, the bricks form validate, and there is some parameter. And the most of important thing is the first, we're gonna change this to our form ID. So let's go back to our form and see, you see on the left top, you can just like rename element ID and then just copy the character, the text after the strip. So this is our form ID. So let's go back to our function file and replace the form ID with our actual form ID, and then return error. Yeah, we can skip this and get submit field. Okay, we need to change this, get feed value to our fake field. So I'm gonna change this. Let's rename it like honeypot. Oops, honeypot. Let's see, the first name and last name. Okay, honeypot first name. Get feed value. This is change to our first fake ID, first fake field ID. So go to the first name, and then there is an ID, form ID. Just copy that and paste it, and then let's create a second variable, honeypot first name. The second fake field is last name, so I'm gonna rename it to honeypot last name. Form get feed value, so change this to our last name field ID. Okay, and then yep, we're gonna okay, I think we should remove this. We're gonna apa namanya, so if the field is this, the both of field or one of the field is is filled with the content like the text, or yeah, it can be a character or a number, it will trigger the error. So let's delete this, and I think we can use something like this. Change the email address to our variable of the first fake field, and then we're gonna add a apa namanya, condition, honeypot first name or honeypot last name is filled, and then it will trigger error. So this email address is not our system. You're gonna change the text. Sorry, you are bot. Okay, sorry, you are bot. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever. And yep, I think this is all you need to do. I think, yeah, maybe. So let's reload the form. All right, and then let's fill the form with our content, message. Let's see send. So if I click send, because the fake field is filled, it should not be send, it should throw an error. If I click send, okay, let's wait. Okay, see, sorry, you are bot, because the fake field is filled. So let's say the bot filled one of them, so we're gonna apa namanya, the third we're gonna not fill the third field, so let's send. Okay, it's still user report because the first fake field is fill. If we apa namanya, if we not fill the both of the fake field, the message should be sent. Okay, let's see if we click send. Yep, message successfully sent. And the third step, I think, if you see this, the honeypot field, the fake field should be hidden. But if you if you see let's see which one is that here. So there is an article on dev.to. There is like a 3 point. The author of the article mentioned the first is don't use display none to our fake field. So we need to hide the fake field because we don't want to actual visitor, actual human field the fake field. So we need to hide it, right? But it said that we should not use a display none. Something like this, because it said that some bots cannot access field with display none. Okay, so the second we created the real field. We created a real field, the fake field with a clause resembling the actual field. First name is and last name is actually is the common form field name. So we are fine with the second point. The 3 is I think turn your fake input the most simple, generic, and attractive as possible. I think with the last name and first name, it should be fine. But I'm not sure how to disable the autocomplete. Maybe you can finding it by yourself. And how to hide the fake field? We're gonna use this the style which this article provided, like using opacity and position absolute, something like that. So let's go to the CSS and let's add some styling to our fake field. So it's root, it's this root. We're gonna target the second child and the third child of the root element or the root tag HTML. So it's root nth child, oops, and second child. Why? And then root nth child, the third child, and we're gonna use opacity 0. Oops. Nth child to root. Wait. This is root. Oh, sorry. Root target the child element, so it's div. Something like this. Root div and root div and that child. It's div. Yep. Root div and the child 3, opacity 0. Okay, let's see. Why? It's root div and THA2. Wait. Oh, should I use this? Okay. I'm not sure why the science not working. I need to learn more about the CSS later. But we're gonna use opacity 0 and then position absolute, and then let's target top 0 and left 0, and we're gonna make this position of the form to relative, and let's save it. Alright, so let's send again. This is the human when they send the form. Oops, there is something wrong. Oh, I think because I see I'm using autocomplete. Oh yeah, that's why this on this article it's mentioned that disable the autocomplete. Because if the human like me, let's say there's visitor and we turn on the autocomplete, the first name, if the autocomplete use a first name field and fill it with our first name, it will recognize as about, because the field is filled like this. There is my first name is filled with, even if we see my first name, my second name. So I need to get the way to create autocomplete. But let's say oops. Oh, why? Oh, I see. Oops. Oh yeah. Sorry. I think I've let's see if I yeah. Sorry. So actually, if when I click your name here, so there is no cursor, right? No, if I'm writing here, but actually because the position of the fake field is absolute, and it will like overlap with our first field. So I was feeling the fake field. So I think using the position relative is a bad idea. Here. So I think if I click here, so this is something like this. I need to get rid the relative position. Okay, let's see my name. Okay, your name, your email, and then your message. Okay, let's send. It should be true. It should be sent. Okay, yes. And let's simulate. Create a simulation for a bot. So let's say the bot should let's see. Oh yeah, here. So let's say the bot will fill the second field, the fake field. Oh, I cannot. Oh yeah, this is value. I think I can edit this maybe. Value. Oh yeah, here. Okay, the bot has filled the second field, the fake field. Okay, and let's send. Okay, nice. So this trap is working, I think. But in case there's you saw something wrong on my technique, my method, yeah, you can just write on the comment box below, and I will try it and learn it from you. But I'm curious about how disable the autocomplete. Can we disable the autocomplete? I think for now there is no autocomplete to enable or disable the autocomplete. Yeah. Nope, I think I need to find a way how to turn off the autocomplete, but I will not cover it on the video because I have not researched anything about that. So if you have any question, or if you have like a critique about my method, about my content, you can write on the comment box below. And thank you for asking me a question, and let's have a discuss sometime on my later. I do really love discuss something about with you guys, because it make me learn something too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm happy coding. Bye bye.